Hey, my name is Leilani Patao, and these are 5 albums that shaped me. Number 1 is Honolulu City Lights by Keola and Kapono Beamer. I'm a huge fan of the Hawaiian Renaissance period of the 1970s, and I grew up listening to that music and dancing hula to it. But this was the first time I had a favorite album of that time period, and it's just stuck with me year after year. I've had different favorite albums from the Hawaiian Renaissance, but this is the one that I think of when someone asks, what should I do to get into Hawaiian music? It's just so good, and the production and the mixing choices on that record still impact me today. I think I still reach for it all the time. Number 2 is Court and Spark by Joni Mitchell. When I was 15, Apple Music recommended me this album, and I thought I was brilliant, and I discovered it, and I was niche, and no one else knew who Joni Mitchell was. Later, I did discover that she is a national treasure and everyone knows her. But this record is still so important to me. It was my introduction to Joni Mitchell. I didn't hear Both Sides Now until I heard Free Man in Paris. And I think it's just it's a no-skip album. It's a whole journey in one. And I only recently just got it on vinyl after all this time. Number 3 is Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. My dad is a Daft Punk fan, and he did instill that in me. I remember when this one was coming out, it was the first time I sort of was aware enough to realize my parents liked an album and that my dad was caring about the singles coming out, and I have their CD of it now. I think this one is such an apparent influence on me. I think it's so interesting to play a character, especially a character that is a robot trying to emulate humans. It's like a story album as well as a really cool deep dive into the organicness of synthesizers and synthesized music. I just think it's a really cool record, and it's a classic for a reason. Number 4 is Muna's Self-Titled. When this came out in 2022, I had just graduated high school, and it changed my life. I am not only a Muna super fan, which everyone will know. I think this is the first time I listened to a record and had a guiding star. I listened to this record and realized I wanted to do something like that. I wanted to be in a band like Muna. I wanted to stand on my morals and values like Muna does. And I wanted to make songs that were kind of happy and dancey. I had never even considered that until I listened to this record and started adding drums to songs. And my last one is K.D. Lang's Ingénue. My mom actually showed me this record. She played me Constant Craving. And not only does it feel so wonderful to be supported by my mom and have her support my queerness by showing me the queer icons she can think of, but it feels really wonderful to have such a wonderful role model in queer music and in being a masculine presenting artist. I think K.D. Lang has been a guiding light for me in terms of style and vocal expression. I think her voice is magical, and this record is brilliant. It's her biggest one for a reason. And I have this one on CD now after all this time. So yeah, thank you so much. These were 5 albums that shaped me.